warm welcome to Seeing Through Glass. Welcome back to Alexander's Prestige. I'm here because it's finally time to hand this Urban Defender 90 back to the team at Alexander's. If you missed it, they very kindly lent it to me for 3 months to see if it could be my next daily. Well, hopefully you'll know it didn't end up being my next daily because I bought an Audi RS6 instead. If you missed that, I'll put a link to those videos somewhere on screen now. The reason I brought you guys along with me today is every time I come here to Alexander's, they have incredible cars on their showroom floor. I've already spotted a couple of things on the Alexander's website that I definitely want to show you around. So let's head inside, find Andrew, hand the keys to this Defender back, and then check out some cool cars. I'm actually quite sad to give this back to you.
Really?
Well, I know we've spoken about it a little bit, but I haven't really gelled with that car over the last few months.
They're endearing, aren't they?
They are, like, because I've been able to use it, well, basically as a bit of a toy and not seriously.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm in it, I'm like, oh, it is cool. And yes, it's had its flaws. We've spoken about it so many times before. But I'm quite sad to see it go.
Well, I only did it for a joke. One thing I did want to ask you, so Defender 90 cool,
Yep.
Black Defender 90 even cooler,
Yep.
Urban Black Defender 90 cooler still.
Absolutely.
So when you pulled up places and got that, what did people think?
Yes, I never quite gelled with that part of it. I think because everyone was like, what are you doing? And did you see quite a few of them in and around London?
Yeah.
People would text me saying, oh, I just saw you outside this cool club or this cool restaurant. I was like, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I was at Dalesford picking up my organic farm goods. No, that was as good as it got.
And getting it dirty, I see.
Getting it dirty. Okay, so I did feel a bit guilty on the way here because I haven't washed it since the day I collected it.
Thanks.
But then I remembered you showed me the insane sort of process you put all these cars through before they end up on the showroom floor. And I thought, oh, they're going to give it a full detail. Why should I bother?
They love a challenge.
Yeah.
So we'll get into the
love a challenge. Okay, well,
Yeah.
look, I actually want to kind of capture some of that wash because, okay, it's not that filthy, but it is deep grime.
Yeah.
Then I want to come back and I want to film that Maybach.
What an interesting car.
Super intrigued by that. I saw that on the website and I thought, I'm going to check that thing out. So let's go and maybe capture some of the transformation of the Urban. And then I'm coming back in, yes, for that.
Perfect. Right, let's do it.
Genuinely think that car might look a little bit different in half an hour, 45 minutes, but anyway, we'll leave the guys to crack on and remove all of that muck and grime. And as I mentioned, I want to head inside, check out some amazing cars on the showroom floor, including this GLS Maybach. Just quickly, before we go and check out that GLS, I'm super excited to say that after months of window shopping, I finally bought myself a new watch from Chronext, who you might remember sponsored a couple of videos around Christmas, gave you guys a great discount code. I decided to use that discount code myself to get a watch I've been keeping an eye on for ages. I think you all know I like a Tag Heuer, I like a Rolex, kind of love an Omega Speedmaster, and I love Formula One, and this particular watch is one that I've wanted for a while because it's the Omega Speedmaster Schumacher. Launched in 1996 at Kerpen, the Schumacher go-kart track. Came with a red dial or a yellow dial, and it was kind of to celebrate Schumacher joining the Ferrari Formula One team, really. It was the first in a sort of range of Schumacher Speedmasters, and I've always just loved it for a number of reasons, but I think it's a very unique dial, and it's just going to sit alongside my regular Speedmaster, which I've worn since day one of this channel so well, I think. And what's great about Chronext is every watch they get in goes through their workshop and gets looked over by their expert technicians, meaning this comes with a 2-year warranty. So even though it's from 1996, I've got a bit of a guarantee there. I actually picked this up from the Chronext London boutique. Of course, you could just order it online to be delivered at home, but I kind of wanted that sort of experience of going in store and having that kind of collection day, a bit like if I was picking up a car. But also the other benefit of the boutiques is you can try before you buy. I paid for this outright the minute I saw it because I was like, I've been waiting for a Schumacher Speedmaster and one's now on Chronext, I should do this. So I paid for it then and there, but I could have as I say, ordered it to the boutique, tried it on, decided if I liked it, and then decided to either send it back to Chronex or buy it at that moment. But whether you're into Omega Speedmasters or not, head over and check out Chronex, because they have like 7,000 watches, I think over 7,000 watches from 49 different makes. So yeah, kind of whatever you're into, you're probably going to find it on their website. So huge thanks to them for continuing to sponsor Seen Through Glass, for allowing me to get a watch that I've wanted for an incredibly long time, and for continuing to give you guys discount codes. So yes, find all the information in the description below. For now, let's go check out that Maybach. I don't know why I'm so intrigued by this thing, but I'm just really drawn to it. I think it's kind of cool. Is it? I'm not sure it is. It's very in your face. It's a little bit footballer, but yeah, just a few years ago I checked out the S-Class Final Edition and I was totally blown away by it. I was like, I'd have this over a Rolls-Royce Ghost every day of the week, and this has got something similar about it. Now, in recent years, we've seen plenty of these kind of super SUVs launched: the Lamborghini Urus, Aston Martin DBX, Bentley Bentayga, the new G-Wagon, the V8 Defender. I mean, there are just so many out there. But this sits a lot more alongside the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, in the sense where it's really all about luxury. The best part of this car is supposed to be the rear seats, which we're going to jump in 2 seconds. But first, let me just walk around it, because, well, as I say, it's very in your face. There are some specific sort of Maybach touches, which will definitely let you know it's a Maybach, but I kind of like that. So up front, it's all about the chrome. I mean, it looks like it's wearing braces. So much chrome. But as someone who's not really a fan of a black pack car, take this Bentayga just next to it, I think the chrome kind of works. It's fancy, I suppose. Big old Maybach badge on the custom Maybach grille there, and then yes, look at all this kind of chrome down here. It's just absolutely nuts, as are these huge, ginormous 23-inch rims, which are supposed to kind of mirror that front grille. More Maybach badging the centre locks too. So yeah, it's obvious straight away that you're looking at something a little bit different to your standard GLS. Now, they do also offer a two-tone paint on the Maybach editions, which I think kind of the bonnet and part of the roof can go into also a sort of silver, or I guess just another colour in general. That maybe might be a step too far, I don't know, but yeah, absolutely outrageous. As you can imagine, this car is fully kitted with all the latest headlight technology and radar-guided cruise control and driver assistance systems that Merc offer. Basically no option left unticked, but being a Maybach, it has some additional options. Let me just showcase this fairly ridiculous side step. I mean, it's absolutely huge. You don't want to park too close to a curb with that, because yeah, I mean, it sits out so far from the car, but does help you get into this very luxurious and incredible cabin. Plenty of more unique Maybach kind of details, these pinstripes here on the side. Look at the pedals. I mean, that is a joke. Beautiful custom designed pedals. Maybach here. Very, very nice place to be, but as I mentioned a second ago, really, it's all about the rear. Now, before we step inside, I actually want to turn the ignition on, so come down here, 1, 2, I think. Yes, and then I actually want to climb around the vehicle, because if you're ever getting into a super luxury vehicle, the best seat in the house is usually behind the front passenger seat, because you can move this out of the way, giving yourself ultimate legroom. So if I step inside, oh, I just bashed my head. I was using that step and I'm a bit too tall, so I just hit my head on the very lovely leather coated roof lining there. So pull this closed. Hope that's not too dark for you. Oh my God, this is incredible and sumptuous, and I could almost go to sleep. Firstly, huge, great panoramic glass sunroof, super nice, letting in lots of light and letting me admire the roof of the Alexander's Prestige showroom. Very nice view into the front cabin. Those big old screens that you get in the GLS. That's a very attractive view up front. But of course, back here we are surrounded with luxury and tech. I already mentioned all this leather everywhere, and these amazing sort of trim elements with this pinstripe, the Maybach badges. Okay, let's explore. So that says on. Should I hit that? I guess. Do I hit that? Or do I? Oh yes. Look at that. And then we've got a full screen, which I guess is kind of mirroring the screens up front. So navigation, radio, media, comfort, browser, and HDMI. So what happens if we go into comfort, for example? What can we choose from there? Massage. Hot, relaxing back. I can have a hot look at all these massages. Okay, it doesn't actually scroll. I thought there was going to be more, but still, that's fairly out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different massage programs, including some that are heated. Seat comfort, we can do more different seat settings, I guess. Okay, just to save your settings. Ambient lighting. Shut up, look at this. Oh my God, so we can just create a mood, create a vibe in here. I mean, if you were on a date, you'd be like, hey, let's get the colour of love going on. Sun blinds, open all. I mean, this car is incredible. Oh, I love it already. I mean, the fact that I've got this beautiful screen is just the start. Got a nice little area there, I guess, to keep my laptop. Oh, I'm assuming these are headphones. Maybach branded. Yeah, Maybach branded noise cancelling headphones in case I want to watch something on the screens in front of me. Let's tuck those away. I mean, I have to say though, I'd be tempted to use the full Burmeister sound system because look at all these speakers everywhere. That does remind me of S-Class Final Edition proper surround stereo system. Buttons here. Look, that's like got a sleep mode. Oh my God. Oh, what's happening? The seat in front is moving away from me. My seat seems to be sort of elongating. It's literally like a first class plane. I think it's about to put me to sleep. I'm so keen for this. How far away is that front seat? I'm 6'2", and like all the leg room. So then what can I do? How much further can I go back here? Oh, maybe I'm fully... I haven't got my calf rest though. How do I do my calf rest? I'm a bit stuck now. Well, I mean, still very plush, but see, the calf rest is up for him, so I could be a bit more supported. But anyway, I don't quite know how to do that, but unbelievable. And then down here, the madness continues. So I guess that's for my phone, is it? Oh, maybe because I got the case on mine. Yes, look at that. Wireless charging for my phone. Easily displayed. That's a super nice feature, I have to say. Plenty of charging sort of plugs or places just there. Open this up. Got some cup holders. I think these are the ones which can heat or cool your drinks. If you have a cold cup of Coca-Cola, you can shove it in there, keep it cool. If you have a hot cup of coffee, put it in there, keeps it warm. And then these, yes, these are for the champagne flutes. So if you've been enjoying some glasses of champagne, you put them in there. These clasps come down to hold the champagne in place. What an absolute joke. And of course, this being a luxury vehicle, you've got a fridge back here for that champagne. So look, you can fit, I mean, that's at least 2 bottles, I'd say, of champagne back there. And then your flutes can be kept here when they're not being used or cradled down there. That is unreal. Beautiful detailing here. I love all these physical badges. Then we've got another screen down here. Don't know what this does. Oh, it's just a... Okay, so if you don't want this screen or now it's too far away, I guess you can just use this one here. Absolutely unreal. And then these, oh my God, leather cushions, beautiful headrest. I mean, look how just plush that is. Just all the details. It feels so expensive, as it should, because it's not a cheap car. Anyway, let's quickly go around, try not to bang my head this time, into the driver's seat, because, you know, GLS, it's a car that you could drive as much as you could be driven in, and as amazing as that luxury is back there. Oh, okay, nearly fell over this time, so I'm not very good at getting in and out of a GLS, but yeah, this is also going to be a very enjoyable experience, I'm sure. As mentioned, mild hybrid V8 engine in here, and then the most amazing, supposedly, air suspension system. So if I can actually start this car up, there we go, fires into life. Oh, it's got a nice rumble to it. Look at what the headlights are doing up there. Very fancy things. Now, it is important to say that this car is brand new. I think 68 miles on the clock. But the amazing air suspension allows me to change the ride height up or down. I think at the moment, oh no, is it coming down? You have to look very carefully to the front of the car. But there you go, it's coming up now. You can raise it up nice and high or lower it. You might have seen a lot of viral videos of this car kind of bouncing on its suspension. That's all about if you were off-road and you got stuck in something, and the car will kind of bounce its way out of a rut or a stuck moment, which is kind of mad. But yeah, very bespoke suspension system in this car to make it as smooth as possible. It also has something called the Maybach mode, which I guess have we just selected there, which I really like. Essentially sort of cuts torque. It basically makes the car a lot smoother to drive, sets you off in second gear, limits the gear changes, all these different things to make it a much smoother driving experience. I guess really for your passengers, not you. Look at that space. That's just huge. So mad. But yeah, very nice. And then of course the very traditional sort of Mercedes setup up front with what you can do up here as a driver, or the radar guided cruise controls and driver assistance systems, more cup holders and things like that. Nice little cubby holes in here, but all just leather. Super cool. Now one thing I just want to check out very quickly, which the team at Alexander's told me to research, is if I come into comfort and here go Energizing Comfort, apparently these are kind of like weird, almost like dance parties in the car. So if I hit start, oh my god, my massage seats have just turned on, the lights have changed, there's some weird generic music playing. I have no idea if I'm going to get copyright strike for this, hopefully not. Oh my god, I'm going to come out of there just in case I do get copyright strike. I don't really know what this is for. I guess if you're sitting around at a parking lot and you need a sort of boost of energy or something like that, or a long drive as a chauffeur. Oh, it's pumping out smell from the air freshener, the inbuilt air freshener is pumping out a scent. This is mad. This is what I love. Now, for me, the big thing about this car is the tech that it comes with. That Mercedes tech is an absolute winner. And I'll tell you why that tech is such a winner, because as I mentioned earlier, this car's biggest rival is the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. And if you've seen any of my videos on Rolls-Royces before, you know that I often say, as amazing as the luxury experience is in a Rolls-Royce, those cars are often let down by their tech, their infotainment systems, and some of their points of contact. Some of the buttons and stalks just don't feel as high-end or as luxury as the rest of the car. Well, this is completely different. Everything feels fantastic. It feels like it's got the latest tech and infotainment and all of those bespoke Maybach touches and all the leather. It all feels insanely premium. On top of that, this car is half the price of a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. On the used market, you need to pay around £250,000 for a Maybach GLS. Okay, expensive for a Mercedes, but its rival, the Cullinan, expect to pay around £400,000. I'd pick this every day of the week. Okay, maybe it hasn't got a Rolls-Royce badge, but the Mercedes and the Maybach badge, that's good enough, isn't it? I love this thing. It's completely mad, but just kind of cool. Anyway, let's go and see how they're getting on with the Defender. Oh my god! I kind of regret keeping this car dirty for as long as I did.
Looks lovely clean, doesn't it?
It looks great. I think maybe the Urban suits clean rather than dirty.
Yeah.
It looks mega. Now, I remember you brought me back here a while ago and told me what was going on, but apart from washing it, what are you actually doing now? Because this makes me a bit nervous. I feel like I'm going to be.
Well, this is where we find out how you treated our car, young man.
I might not be buying it, but I feel like I'm still going to be paying for it somehow.
Well, in here, this is our body shop. So what Gaz is doing now, he's looking around the car in every detail. So we're looking for wheel refurbs, marks on the interior, marks on the paintwork. Even if you see any light swirls, it will then get details. So all the swirls are out and what have you. So that's what we're looking for. So before it goes into the showroom, all these things will be done. So
you told me before, which I couldn't believe, that this is every car, basically every car that you get in.
Every car, yeah. Every car.
Seems ridiculous, but good on you.
Yeah, I mean, and this is quite a new car, so you would expect nothing wrong with it if it's been looked after carefully. But actually, you've already found a couple of bits, haven't you?
Yeah, I've just seen a little car park dent here.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
That's a London dent, that, isn't it? That's a London dent.
I know
you put the car on camera, so that'll be addressed. I think what else did you find?
A chip in the windscreen.
Right, so.
Okay, that one was me.
So what might have happened there, Sam? Now, although that's only a little chip in the windscreen and it could be filled, we would actually replace the windscreen for that.
You're going to do the whole windscreen?
Yeah. Especially in the driver's view. Awful. I mean, my view on that would be, if I was buying this car, if I was looking out, spending £90,000 and I saw a mark in the windscreen, I don't think I'd be very happy about it. So,
can't you just fill it in?
Yeah, well, you'll see it.
Oh.
You'll see it. So I'm trying I'm making you feel.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I genuinely thought, it's perfect. Like I've looked after it so well. Apart from being dirty, it'll be ideal. No, there's a bloody ding. Yeah. I'm going to blame my wife, not that she actually drove it, but I'm going to blame her anyway.
So then it'll leave here. It'll go into workshop next. So we'll do a full pre-delivery inspection. We'll take the wheels off. We'll We'll check it mechanically. Obviously, hopefully, fingers crossed, you've not managed to destroy anything underneath or anything. And then from that point, I'll go into the showroom. We'll advertise the car again, and then it'll be.
Well, I mean, I came around the corner thinking, wow, what a beauty! It looks fantastic. I have found out that apparently I've damaged it, so I'm so sorry. But like little minor things which hopefully.
You can sort the invoicing out, can't you?
Yeah, so they're going to invoice me. I knew that was coming. Little minor things which fundamentally most people might even ignore, but as we discovered last time I came down to Alexander's, they go to insane, I think genuinely insane lengths to prepare their cars for the showroom. So if you are interested in this, well, I think it's a beauty. I'm going to say it's a beauty. Once it's fully back to its glorious best without the little bits that I seem to have accidentally done. Keep your eyes on the Alexander's website, because yes, it will be up for sale very soon. It's always an awesome and fun experience coming here to Alexander's, and even though I've now handed that Defender back, don't worry, I will be returning to Alexander's in the future because there's always awesome things to film. And actually, I'm about to film another video whilst I'm here, a separate video, because yes, I've just been handed the keys to this. So stay tuned, actually subscribe now, turn on notifications so you don't miss my first drive in a Maserati MC20, and subscribe in general for plenty more videos to come.